Some of the most beautiful objects on Earth are also some of the most willing to kill you. You've seen gemstones sparkle in jewelry, store windows, and museum cases, admired for their color, their shine, their rarity. But a handful of stones out there hide something else beneath that beauty, something that doesn't show up until it's too late. From arsenic, locked inside crystal lattices, invisible radiation leaking out every second of every day, metals that build up quietly in your organs until your body starts failing. And one mineral so dangerous that even trained geologists handle it like it's live ammunition. These are the world's most dangerous gemstones, counting up from the least deadly to the one that changed history. Galena, the silent killer. Galena isn't some obscure, forgotten rock. For thousands of years, it was one of the most mined minerals on the planet because it's the richest natural source of lead on Earth. Ancient civilizations shaped it into water pipes, cosmetics, coins, weights. They used it constantly. They just didn't know what it was doing to them. Chemically, galena is simple. Roughly 86% lead, 14% sulfur, bonded into a heavy, metallic-looking crystal. Just holding a solid chunk of it won't hurt you. The danger doesn't come from touching it. It comes from disturbing it, crushing it, grinding it, cutting it, heating it. That's when it turns traitor. Microscopic lead particles break loose, cling to your skin, settle on your food, drift invisibly through the air you breathe. Once lead gets inside your body, it doesn't rush, it waits, quietly building up in your blood, your kidneys, your brain, your nervous system, a slow siege instead of a sudden attack. Children pay the highest price. Their brains are still under construction, and even small amounts of lead exposure can lower IQ, trigger learning disabilities, cause speech delays, seizures, and in the worst cases, dangerous brain swelling. Lead was patient enough to poison entire civilizations before anyone noticed. Our next mineral doesn't have that kind of patience, because it's hiding a completely different metal. Stibnite, the blade that bites back. Picture a mineral that looks like a bundle of silver swords, fused together sharp, metallic, almost too perfect to be natural. That's stibnite. Collectors will pay thousands of dollars for a flawless specimen. It's also lying to you. Where galena's danger is lead, stibnite's danger is antimony, a metal humans have used for centuries, in everything from car batteries to fire-resistant materials. Useful, right up until it isn't. Just owning a piece won't hurt you. The trouble starts the moment that crystal gets cut, drilled, crushed, or heated, releasing fine antimony, dust, or fumes into the air. Breathe that in repeatedly, or swallow it by accident, and your body starts paying the price. Your lungs weren't built to process metal dust. Repeated exposure irritates them, makes breathing harder, and over time can damage the liver, disrupt your gut, and even throw off your heart's rhythm. Here's the part that surprises people. Despite looking like it could cut you, stibnite is actually soft, a 2 on the Mohs hardness scale. Your fingernail alone could scratch it. Some of the deadliest minerals on Earth don't need to be hard, sharp, or intimidating. They just need chemistry on their side. One hidden poison is unsettling. Our next mineral doesn't stop at 1, it carries 3. Hutchinsonite, the triple threat. Most dangerous minerals commit to a single poison. Hutchinsonite refused to choose. It packs 3 toxic elements into one exceptionally rare crystal. So rare that even lifelong rock collectors may never hold one in their hands. The first threat is lead, the same slow-building poison from galena, quietly damaging the brain, nervous system, and blood over time. The second is arsenic, a name that's haunted human history for centuries. Before modern forensics existed, arsenic was the poison of choice for anyone who wanted a death to look natural. It's been linked to some of history's most notorious killings, and long-term exposure raises the risk of skin, lung, and bladder cancer. The third is thallium, the quiet one, the one most people have never heard of. It attacks the nervous system, and one of its telltale warning signs is unexplained hair loss. 3 poisons, 1 crystal. And yet, the next mineral on this list doesn't need 3. It only needed 1, and that one poison was so feared it earned a nickname that's echoed through royal courts for centuries, the king's poison. Chalcanthite, the beautiful trap. If you found this crystal on a table with no label, you'd probably assume it was rock candy, not a mineral specimen. Its electric, almost glowing blue color is the kind of thing that stops people mid-scroll, and that's exactly what makes it dangerous. Chalcanthite is hydrated copper sulfate. Copper, sulfur, oxygen, and water locked together in that unmistakable blue crystal. And that water part matters more than you'd think. Most toxic minerals are stubborn. They stay solid, even when wet. Chalcanthite isn't. It dissolves, and the moment it does, it releases copper sulfate straight into the water around it. Your body actually needs a tiny amount of copper to function. But tiny is the key word. In large enough doses, copper turns from essential nutrient to serious threat, damaging the liver and kidneys and becoming life-threatening without treatment. Every mineral so far has shared one thing in common. They're all dangerous because of what's chemically locked inside them. Our final mineral breaks that pattern entirely. It doesn't need poison. It doesn't need you to touch it, crush it, or dissolve it in water. It just needs to exist near you. Uraninite, the nuclear stone. This is the one geologists don't play around with. Uraninite looks like nothing, a dull, heavy, black rock with no sparkle, no warning colors, nothing that screams danger to the naked eye. Most people would walk right past it without a second glance. But inside that unremarkable rock is uranium, the same element that fuels nuclear reactors powering entire cities, and the same element that, after enrichment, has been used to build some of the most destructive weapons ever created. Here's what sets uraninite apart from everything else on this list. It doesn't need to be crushed, heated, or dissolved to hurt you. It's already radioactive, all on its own, all the time. Every second, it's releasing ionizing radiation into the space around it. No smell, no sound, no visible sign it's happening at all. That radiation doesn't leave a mark you can see. It works on a cellular level, damaging the DNA inside living cells. Enough exposure over enough time, and that damage raises your risk of cancer and other serious illness. So next time you see a stone glittering in a display case, remember, the ones that look the most innocent are sometimes the ones you should trust the least. Which one of these surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments. And if you want to see more of the world's deadliest natural objects, hit subscribe.